Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to myabcenglish.com. I am your facilitator, Tamir, and today we are going to discuss about an often neglected but a very vital aspect of any business communication, which is how to write an email effectively to get the attention and response from the receiver. As we all know that business emails are pillars of modern communication. Therefore, the sender of the email should take proper care of the etiquette, style, and format of the email to get good results. The general structure of any email is as follows. 1. Subject line. 2. Greeting or an opening. 3. Body of the email. 4. Closing. Here are some general tips to be kept in mind while writing an email. Tip number 1. Always keep separate email address for personal and professional use. Tip number 2. The subject line is the most important part of any email, as it drives the receiver to open an email based on its importance and call for action. Therefore, one must take care to be as specific as possible, so that purpose of the email is immediately clear once the receiver reads the subject line. In other words, it should appear as a title to add an air of importance to the subject line. Tip number 3. Make sure that you start your email with a courteous personal greeting to make it sound more polite and ensure that the receiver's name is spelled correctly. Tip number 4. If some is given a prompt reply, don't forget to thank him or her for the same to put him at ease and sound more polite. Tip number 5. Avoid lengthy texts and keep it short and precise so that the reader is able to grasp the message quickly, which ensures prompt reply. Tip number 6. Prioritizing the text is essential, in order of most important to least important, to make sure that the receiver gets the gist of the message in the initial lines itself, and it drives him to call to action and elicits quicker response. Tip number 7. If your email elicits an early response, then make sure that you relate a prompt reply and action to the recipient's objectives in a polite way, mentioning the consequences of late reply. Tip number 8. If there are too many issues to be dealt with in the same email, make sure to highlight them separately as bullet points to set clear expectations in terms of easy-to-read structure, though the best practice is to send separate emails for different subjects. Tip number 9. Proper proofreading is essential before sending an email in terms of punctuation, grammar, and spelling to avoid mistakes, with proper spacing between paragraphs, and leave a good impression, as well as present a professional image to the receiver. Tip number 10. The closing remarks for call to action by the recipient should be polite, by use of phrases like, "I would appreciate your early response, and thanks for your cooperation. You may get back to me for any further clarifications," ending with a closing. In this way, you can ensure that your email elicits an early and effective response to make your business communication quick and effective. I hope you found these tips very useful. Please like and subscribe the channel and press bell notification. Thanks. Bye-bye.